Very important, folks, that July 4th, and I said and been saying that there would be some sort of false positive attack. And I said that on video maybe a few days ago that, we should know, those of us in the know, we should know that this is coming. When you have the government meeting about it, House of Representatives and Congress in a role play like they did 201, and a scenario that this is going viral, that possibly, now I'm not saying, and again, when I say this, please don't put yourself in some type of fearful mindset. I'm just telling you what their plans are, which line up with us having to be evacuated. Some time ago, when I first got on ScumTube, I got out here before they changed their rules. I showed a paper that was created by them and published. There was two different versions of the paper, and the second version of the paper, which is not on their website, went more in detail. And that detail, this was 5 years ago, and the detail was even in that schedule, because there's more information coming out, scheduled for July 4th, 2025. And this information was created some time ago, a few years ago, from what I'm understanding. But anyway, plans, how it be, they got plans, bottom line. So you think about what they want to do on July 4th. Why would that be so important? Because how many people are outside traveling? Got the seed infection just running through. And they say it's going to be just like that paper was called. It was operation, and then your steps had to be locked. And it gave a full, Holy Spirit protect this video by the blood of the Lamb. It gave full description of their plan. Oh yeah, and these plans have been made, ladies and gentlemen, at least 15 years ago, maybe if not longer than that. This ain't new. This is the reason why they had to orchestrate it so well, because it's something that they've even practiced. Now they're practicing it again, and it's become public knowledge that our own government Babylonian system, folks, this is the reason why I say it. When I keep talking about that number 13, and I keep showing you guys about how that Satan inspired man to create government on the number 13. When you hold that dollar bill up and look at all the 13 points that are made on it, and then you got the Eye of Horus on it, and so does Israel on their Secretary of Defense building. They have a pyramid. Go look it up. They have a pyramid, Eye of Horus, on their Secretary of Defense building. Who would be behind this if it popped off? If this party that they plan on setting bricks all around the country, and these bricks that they're going to set out have such a fume that come off of them, talking stupid on purpose, that it's going to make everybody ill. And they plan on doing this, and then it's going to be airborne. Then I've heard that it could possibly be in the actual, laced in the actual pow, 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 laced in there. Diabolical. You understand why it is called caught up? You understand why it's called a snatching? Don't be so simple-minded and say, because you don't see the word R-A-P-T-U-R-E in there, because you don't see that word in there, that says, well, it ain't in the book. That's not what that means, okay? It's just a translation of what 1 Thessalonians 4, 16, and 17, when it says caught up. Why is it okay to translate every other word in the book into Greek, into Hebrew, into Latin? But this one word, oh, we can't translate that. We can translate everything else and decode everything else, but when it comes to caught up, and then Paul teaching the church of Corinth the same thing, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed. I mean, that's judgment on the church, folks. It really is. It's judgment on the church. And folks will find out whether they really say following that goofball doctrine the moment, whether you are escaped out of here or you're still left here and you got a ringing in your ears. Because the atmosphere just changed. All right, folks. Let's stay on the ready line. Okay? We must be the 5 that are at the door. Peace.